Oh, look at this system font.
This is what I was saying. I kept talking about how funny the menu was for Pilotwings 64 and how I wanted to do a video just about it. It's cool.
Whoa, this is weird. Check which photo.
Look at this.
Oh man, I bet Ethan from Ethan from programming worked real hard on that like fading green effect.
Look at this. Look at the... Is this the default N64 system font that you get when you get the developer kit?
Mm-hmm.
Is this what it is, or they didn't change it?
But the copyright information always has like a million different fonts in it. 1996 Nintendo Paradigm Simulation Inc.
Yeah, this is Pilotwings 64. Oh my god, I hope we didn't play this.
Probably. Actually, it's most likely that we did.
Delete file 1. Or maybe there's nothing done on file 1.
It's not done on file 1.
Perfect. Because I'm actually working on a file for this. It's fun.
Okay.
It's a good game. Frame rate's a little bit weird, but...
I can imagine. Yeah.
So this is Pilotwings 64 on the Nintendo 64. If you thought launch lineups were bad now, I'm pretty sure the N64 launched with this and Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mario is amazing, but still, it's just 2 games.
Yeah. I remember renting this and thinking these body bags were really strange. Like, I thought it was just lazy modeling at first. They're just aerodynamic.
Yeah,
they were born this way.
Yeah.
Large.
So...
Ibis. Ibis?
Super
Goose.
Mario 64
Robin.
was carrying the launch, and this was bringing up the rear.
I guess so.
Pilotwings 64.
I guess you could say that.
Just like the 3DS launch, where they brought back Pilotwings. Remember that?
Yeah. If you don't like Mario 64, then... well, what's wrong with you?
What happened?
Yeah.
So, this is reminding me of the dark days of the 3DS era. Oh my god. Remember the first days of the 3DS?
533 rings.
What a bad console that was originally.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, it was nothing. It was horrible originally. Anyway, yeah. Here's some frame rate.
Yeah. This is certainly a frame rate.
This kind of game would drive me nuts when I was little. Like, weird simulation games where you're on a clock all the time. I used to hate that when I was little. Now I like it, but I probably wouldn't have liked this when I was little.
Yeah.
Now I find it, as long as you're paying attention, it's pretty relaxing.
Wait, how do I slow it? Oh. There we go. Landing accomplished, wow.
Yeah, very...
My legs do exist.
There's some very primitive animation work in this game.
Yeah.
That looks exactly like something I did in Blender in like a minute with the way his arm was moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks worse than Dr. 2000.
I know. I think we've almost surpassed this. I think I've surpassed this a few times. It's so bad.
Congratulations. A perfect score. Oh shit, no.
Good God, no. Don't play that again.
Wait, okay, I guess we gotta try these.
It's actually pretty surprising what you unlock later. It's pretty cute, the stuff you get, what you get to do in this.
Oh.
There's also a free flight thing too later.
With the balloon floating above the castle and land on the landing point.
I really wanted to bring some of the aesthetics of this game into the fold with this channel. I like the way some of this looks. It's very... It's like a... It's... Some of the menus are very like proto vaporwave type thing going on. It's very much like a you know, like a Microsoft kind of, you know how Microsoft always made the worst UIs?
Yeah.
Like, they made the UI for Flight Simulator X look like Messenger from 1999.
Uh-huh.
It's complete nonsense. I think this has a little bit of that going on.
Wait, whoops.
A little bit of Mavis
Ow.
Beacon, a little bit of Microsoft.
I broke both my legs, but I'm good. My long, spindly legs.
You just take a big pot and you put in, stirring it around, put in Microsoft, put in Mavis Beacon, put in Broderbund, and put in Pilotwings 64 in a big pot and mix them up. What do you get? You get that victory screen there.
Yeah.
With no aesthetic ideas going on.
There's no idea, yeah.
There's no thought in this.
Well, helicopter time. Holiday is land. It's all the same level. Oh, is there different levels? Hopefully.
We'll see. I can't remember exactly, but there's enough to do in this. I remember it because was seriously playing it. There's stuff to do.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay. Ring. 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 And turn around. Oh, I got a slightly better frame rate here. Looking at the sea.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
This
is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on Xbox One.
Why?
Wait, hold on. I gotta slow down. How
How
do I do that? I don't know.
Imagine if you could, I know this would be impossible with the amount of variables that can be stored in the addresses for this game's programming to figure out your position relative to .000. But it'd be cool if you could fly away forever and legitimately get farther away from the island and not stop. Although the further you get away, the harder it would be to compute where you were.
Yeah.
So that's the limitation of it. But it'd be cool if you could just go.
Ah, Jesus.
What a landing.
Yeah.
Because it'd be really cool if you could fly around the world, and that was the only island on the world. And come back, and it would take you like a week to fly around. It's hard to do, though.
Ugh, man. Sniffles. Ugh.
Even Kerbal Space Program has that problem. Even in 64-bit mode in Kerbal Space Program, sometimes things fall victim to the Kraken, which is a term people use for what happens to structures that you put really far away.
Yeah.
Over time they degrade, and they get screwed up and parts get deleted because it can't compute them that far away. And this...
Man, this one time in Kerbal Space Program, I remember when I got stuck on the moon.
Yeah.
And my man became debris.
Yeah.
He broke off from the ship.
Yeah.
He was attached to, and I couldn't control him anymore. He was debris. That was hilarious.
It's amazing the game even works at all because it's computing Newtonian physics over a very, very huge space in the game. The space in the game is gigantic that you're occupying, right?
Yeah.
And they're all calculating where they should be at any one time, and the object that you put there yourself. And there's no upper limit to what you can put in space, so the game just slowly breaks the more you put out there.
Yeah.
Like, I had so many things in orbit before that I just couldn't go to orbit.
Excellent.
Like, I would go to orbit, and the game was slow to shit because I couldn't. It was
land outside target.
Computing too much shit
by
at
like
once.
a pixel. Come on.
Like, I was in one file in Kerbal Space Program I had. the game would freeze every 5 seconds, and at every 5 seconds it would freeze for like a quarter of a second
Oh yeah.
because it was trying to ease the physics load
Uh huh.
every few seconds. So it would stop and the whole game would stutter because the physics load was so huge. They had to start like a new file.
You know what? Amazingly, is really bad for that now.
What?
Uh, Dwarf Fortress.
Whoa.
Dwarf Fortress is
Yeah, I know it's probably really bloated.
oh, it's incredibly
I
bloated.
know.
Like it doesn't have physics, doesn't have graphics, doesn't have anything. But it's totally tile based. Might as well be a string of ones and zeros. But it's still the coding just must be so bad that
Well, I think the
every
memory
frame eats up so much CPU.
yeah, it's the load of computing all the interactions with stuff.
Yeah.
And I think the game didn't allocate enough memory for it. Like it's probably using the memory. It's probably accessing the computer enough of the
Yes.
computer's memory that you would take to run like Pac-Man. But
Haha.
but it's trying to use that to compute these insane amount of interactions with things
Mhm.
because the code is probably it's so complicated just without a huge graphics library and a huge physics load at all.
Yeah.
I know the last time I was playing it was so bloated. There were so many systems inside subsystems inside systems where dwarfs were like falling in love with a cat and the cat would give the dwarf a disease and the
Yeah.
dwarf would run away,
Yeah.
kill himself, and another guy would get sad.
Mhm.
It's just like it's too.
I felt joy looking at a well-built support recently.
Yeah, dwarfs would like. It's so complicated that a dwarf would walk off and die, and there'd be no way to figure out what happened because it could have been that he was sad with his life.
Yeah.
It's so insane.
Uh-huh.
I guess the more complicated it becomes, the more the dwarfs feel like real people.
Yeah. Well, I come to realize, like after the recent patch, I played it for a bit, and I came to realize that it's, and the fans really make this clear too. It's a story maker. It's more about sharing your experiences than really, trying to beat it like a game.
Pretty sure beating it's impossible.
Because
can't
I mean,
do
when you generate a world, it generates lore too,
Mm-hmm.
and it simulates interactions between civilizations. Like it'll say like Grognok, the evil giant worm, became an enemy of the Elf Kingdom, and they'll have a bunch of events like that just for no reason. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing.
Should have looked at
I'm just gonna land.
the intro thing, telling you what you had to do.
I read it, and then I forgot.
Oh yeah. Nope.
No.
Something bad happened.
27 points. Okay.
Replay.
No, I'm not gonna replay. Retry.
Ah, that's right. I make that mistake a lot with this game. I hit replay, and it's not the retry.
Check map. Oh, look at that.
Oh, frame rate's much better now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flame. Oh.
Oh, you got to get a picture of the flame stack and then land. I remember now.
So how do I picture?
I'm gonna press Z maybe.
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay.
Now you got to get one of the smokestack, the
Yeah.
flame coming out of it.
Gotta make use of the updrafts, I think. Alright, we're good. Photo okay. Perfect.
Now go land.
Do I just do the one or?
I don't know, do whatever you want. Just have fun.
Oh,
Just have fun, bro.
just play it your way.
Play it your way. That's what we say here
Yeah.
at Pilotwings HQ. Just play your way. Whatever you want to do. you do it. You know? This is your Pilotwings.
Yeah, yeah. So might as well... you might as well be the one releasing this game and profiting off it.
Yeah, man. I mean, user-generated content. You're generating your own gameplay experience.
Yeah.
Look, you're going to that communications tower.
For it.
I didn't know you were going to go there. How was I supposed to know? It's Pilotwings.
Is my target in the middle of the ocean?
No, what's that red thing over there?
But there's a big orange blotch
That's
here.
the updraft. I don't know if you're going to make it. Oh my god.
Okay, did it. Oh, there's something over there. Oil drilling platform. Oh, whoa.
Maybe you can make it.
I
Get
think,
this updraft here. There's an updraft coming
I
up.
think I can.
Yeah, so there's different environments too.
Yeah.
Come on.
Another thing about Dwarf Fortress is once you get around the controls, which is the big hurdle, everything feels really natural. Like, you know that, for example, you know, digging, I guess digging a sort of trap out of the side of a mountain in such a way that would collapse if you removed a support. Like, it'll actually play out that way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Still a pain in the ass, though.
You're still gonna come in a little hot there.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get a good score because my bad time, anyway.
Did you get a good photo, though?
No, 33.
9 out of 60 points for the
Oh,
photo.
Jesus.
Try again.
What's my photo look like? Oh, look at that. Okay,
Gotta get a little closer.
no.
Nope.
Oh,
I fall for that all the time.
yeah.
I fall for that. That's one of Pilotwings 64's dirty tricks.
I'm flying. I'm really flying on my N64.
Look, Mom.
Oh. Bam. Oh, yeah. Now die. Okay. Oh, I got cooked. So that actually works. Huh.
Slow down there, buddy.
I can't. Ah, crap. I forgot what to do. Okay, I did get all smoked up. That's neat.
Yeah. You got smoked.
Come on. Come on. Okay. Caution speed. Oop. What the hell was that? Please. Damn you. Land outside target. Whatever.
Damn it. Look at that, though. 30 points for the photo. Cool.
How do I get more than 30?
I don't know. To make it cooler.
Let's try another test real quick. Fly through as many rings as you can, and then land on the landing plate. Okay. Okay.
Look down.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. It was pretty cool. We just go straight down.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Oh my god, I'd lose my shit in real life.
Yeah.
Terrified here. I don't think I could go near it.
Ugh.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're dead. I think that would kill you.
Well, of course to kill you.
I think that might kill you, buddy. Are you okay?
Let's watch the replay. Boom!
Think you're crashing that glider with no survivors?
His left right toe is torn to bits. His stomach is ripped apart. His face is split in half.
The fire rises.
I'm feeling fine. Jeez. 95? What the hell? How did that not work? Jeez. That was perfect. Whoa, what are you supposed to do, man? Ah.
Just do like a cool guy job. It'd be cool,
just,
man.
Just fly like a Chad.
Yeah, just be a cool dude. Just like throw the glider away and just jump down, and then use your arms to control your fall.
Whoa, dude. It's radical.
Just jump over backwards, holding an anvil, and do it like a Chad. And somehow get it to work.
Oh, crap.
You're doing the Virgin Glide. You need to do the Chad Plunge.
Okay.
Where he jumps off head first with nothing. He's bare naked and does it.
Mm-hmm.
Take the plunge.
Uses bare hand. No, he just got like a tarp wrapped around his shoulders.
He's got a black garbage bag all full of holes.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That's all I'm doing.
And one day the Chad just decided he would try this, so he got a garbage bag and just did it on the first try perfect. The Chad Plunge and the Virgin Glider. He's been training for 20 years and he barely is able to get through one ring, and all the girls make fun of him when he comes back to the lodge.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking my head. Oh, come on. Sad.
The Chad Plunge. The Chad did the plunge in a 2004 Chevy Tahoe. He drove down in the air.
Oh!
Oh my god.
His head is flattened.
His body is dead. His dreams are crushed. His smile and optimism are gone.
He felt joy recently after perceiving a finely crafted mountain. Very closely. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, try the other one. I'm gonna get those pictures. Oh, actually, I'm going ahead. Let's try Egyptian.
What's her name? It's Iblis.
The secret god Ra. 5 through 9 rings. Oh boy.
But be quick, you're racing the clock. Pop goes Pilotwings 64.
Yeah. Jesus.
You gotta make the right connection.
Yeah. You gotta be like Superman. Superman would fly through these rings like nothing.
Yeah, Superman, like...
While immersed in gas.
Yeah, immersed in purple gas everywhere and green ground, and... It's amazing that this was a launch game and Superman 64 wasn't. And looks so much worse.
Yeah. Somehow. I mean, this kind of takes ownership of its limitations to, like, by designing characters that are just made of triangles.
It's kitschy.